This episode of Capes and Lunatics is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Buka Perk, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Nightwing News of 2019. I am Phil. Joining me as always.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Part of my cold.
It's okay. I think I'm getting one too.
Everyone is.
It's that time of year.
Everyone. Oh, it's bad this year. Everyone in everyone's families, at work, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, before we start our review of the 80th anniversary of Dick Grayson, which I bet you those first two are going to be really good. Anyway,
Totally.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up the month, the year with Nightwing 67 came out this week, and Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Teen Titans, the Judas contract, and that three times fast. And of course, Dick made a brief appearance in Batman Universe number 6.
Yep.
It was basically, I mean, we could.
I suppose we could do that one first because it was just like Dick was there.
And it's the oldest one. Yeah. I mean, it's basic. I mean, a lot of it's like Batman dealing with this White Lantern ring and Vandal Savage. Meanwhile,
yeah.
Dick's basically just here to help back Batman up to like either back him up with the Green Lanterns or Vandal Savage.
Well, he's there because he was in the previous issue, and it's the same story continuing into the next issue. So it'd be weird if he was suddenly gone.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I mean, it was fine. He cared a lot about protecting Bruce's physical body because he knew even if he's not around, he's in his head, you can still die if somebody kills your body.
I mean, I don't know if we mentioned it last issue, but isn't it great that like Bendis even like thought to mention there, like, because Bruce was like, "What are you doing here?" It's like, "Hey, Alfred hit the Batman's missing button, and Nightwing shows up."
That's right. That was good. It helps bring it together.
Number 1 goes missing. Number 2 shows.
Exactly. It's a system.
Who are we gonna say?
I noticed that 6. I think it was 6, right? Said the end. So is that the end? Like, is there going to be a 7, or is it just the end of that story? Because wasn't the thing they were printed for a while at Walmart, and then people got mad that they couldn't, because like not everybody goes to Walmart or whatever. They were mad they couldn't get them through their comic book stores, right? So they reissued them.
Well, yeah, because I don't know if there's like 2 or 3 there was like 2 or 3 chapters in each book. So there was only like in the Walmart ones there would be like 1 chapter of this, and then like 2 or 3 back reprints.
Okay.
Which I'm trying to remember, they were like 5 or 6. Those books were $5 or $6 a pop, and I'm like, I'm not going to spend. I bought 1, but then I was like, I'm not going to buy any more of these because I'm like, I have all the backups in here, so I'm like, I'm not going to buy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay $6 for a quarter of a book.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I like these because it's all original story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how far the whole Batman, the Walmart. I know Walmart's still doing different DC books, but yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I know this was just they were reprinting the Bendis story because I don't know if like that's as much as he did. Someone else might have did another story in the Walmart.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll find out next month if a 7 comes out.
Yeah, no, I don't think I saw anything for a 7 unless.
Okay, so it might be the end.
I don't know if they wait till like the Walmart story completely finishes before they start reprinting it in this format. So,
well, that could be, yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, it was a good story. The 5 and 6 that Dick was in. It was good. It was a good Nightwing appearance.
Yeah, at least if we got any Bat Family, we got Nightwing.
That's right. Well, it was a Dick and Bruce relationship story. That's my kryptonite.
Oh yeah.
I love it so much. All right, what would you like to do first? The Dark Multiverse or Nightwing?
Let's do Dark Multiverse because that was last week. So
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, well, I thought it was good. This is actually, so I have the Nightfall one, but I haven't read it yet because I just didn't get around to it. So this is the first one I've read. Does everybody die in all of them? Like, is that the thing?
Pretty much, because it's dark
Okay.
multiverse, yeah.
All right.
But I mean, yeah, all of them are pretty much like that. But this one seemed extra like depressing because, I mean, spoiler
Well,
alert.
like, everybody died.
That's what I mean. I mean, it's basically Tara just slaughtering everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
Rogue and the
spoiler
Titan.
alert to anyone who's listening.
Yes.
All the Teen Titans die. Even Superman dies. That's how many people die. Like, everyone. I mean, I assume Batman dies because they show all the heroes at the end and then it's like, wow. And she says, wow, so many dead heroes to keep track of. And they mention the world belongs to her now, so yeah.
Riding a giant dragon. Stone dragon.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, the only appearance of Batman is right there. I don't.
Yeah, with, like panel. Yeah.
Yeah, with just a bunch of other people. I'm not even sure who he's with. Katana, and then who's the other person in the green and white or green and yellow?
Oh, Geoforce.
Oh, that is Geoforce. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like their old. That's what they were wearing in the Outsiders at the time.
Okay. And then
Green Lantern. But yeah, I mean, this is.
I think the very strong implication is all the heroes are dead.
Yes.
I was like, dang.
And not only does again Dick die along with everyone else, he doesn't even get to be Nightwing ever.
I know, because it happens too soon.
Yeah, he has to put the Robin suit back on. Because they give Tara Dick's, classic entrance.
Well, it is the dark multiverse, so
I know. Yeah,
I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I'm glad that it's an Elseworlds tale and that's not what actually happened. But
oh yeah. No, they're all like this because the Nightfall one is what
that's the point, right? Is it?
Yeah. What if Batman didn't come back and defeat Azrael, and then the Death of Superman one? It's like, what if Lois became the Eradicator and just started like killing criminals and stuff? And even telling the heroes, "You didn't do what? It was your fault. He's dead."
Yeah, I mean, Dick had a good role in it because he, they followed up like, I'm not gonna be Robin anymore while he was gonna leave, and then he talked to Tara, but unfortunately, she did not take the right lesson.
Yeah, it almost seemed like Dick had turned her around because she double-crossed Deathstroke and she killed Deathstroke. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. But then I'm thinking, oh no, it's dark multiverse.
Let's say that's not dark enough. She killed Deathstroke.
This pep talk's not going to take. I know it.
Yep. It got really dark.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. I mean, Kyle Higgins, he's a good guy. He likes. I think Dick's his favorite character, so he's one of us.
But she basically just hurls Donna and Starfire into space.
Yeah. At first, when she was like, "Your girlfriend's dead," I was like, "Oh, well, I don't know." And then I realized, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. This is the dark multiverse. They probably are dead." Because that's how it goes.
But yeah, then Wally comes back, and him and Dick suit up again in their old costumes.
Yeah, I guess Cyborg just gets thrown out to space too.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot, but yeah, if you look at the bottom of that one page, he's on in that.
Well, and then she's burying Starfire, but I'm not sure what she's burying her in.
Why?
Space rock.
I think she grabbed them in chunks of earth and then just like whipped them off the earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those three. I think she just grabbed them with the earth and then just like chucked them into space.
Okay. But yeah, Dick gets away the same way. Although there's no comment about that leather jacket being $300.
Oh yeah.
But which honestly, a $300 leather jacket is probably like not as grotesquely expensive nowadays as it was in 1984.
Exactly. But and then before all that, Tara threatens Wintergreen and says, give me.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
give me the treatment that Deathstroke went through. That's what boosts her powers, I guess.
Wally comes back, but then he and Wally, at least they die together.
Mm-hmm. And Superman shows up.
They're like almost holding hands when they die, so that was cool.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get the whole dark multiverse thing, but I'm like, really? Superman couldn't stop her? I mean, this is pre-crisis Superman. This guy was like literally like juggling planets.
Well, that's because she brought in the kryptonite.
Yeah.
That's how she rolls.
And I guess this is pre-crisis, so this is before Batman had a solution for everyone.
Yeah, he was off with the outsiders trying to save London, and boom. Yeah. But it was good. I mean, it's a downer, but you know, it's an AU, so it's okay.
Yeah, and then the end with Beast Boy even.
I know, and how he was like, his face was melting off. Oh.
And then you think he's gonna get through to her, but nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
pretty intense.
That's basically it.
And then I mean it is kind of, I mean it's kind of and then at the end, I mean it's kind of a classic philosophical problem where they're like, perhaps for the world to live, Tara Markov had to die. So it's like, yeah, what is?
Well, that's like we were talking about in the last episode of Capes and Lunatics. I think my theory is what they're trying to do with this Tales from the Dark Multiverse series is they're looking for their new dark hero. You know, like they're looking for the next Batman who laughs, because I mean they're milking that character for all it's worth.
Oh yeah, I actually don't read those ones.
Yeah, but I mean he's everywhere now, and I think pretty soon he's like getting into a war with Lex Luthor.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think they're having like I thought I saw a Batgirl one shot, but it was like the Batman Who Laughs Batgirl.
Yeah, well in the last mini series he kidnapped Commissioner Gordon, so.
Oh, okay.
And he was trying to and James Jr., her brother, you know, who's trying to get better. The Batman Who Laughs was trying to turn him dark again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, could be.
Yeah. That character's everywhere.
Yeah, but like I said, I haven't been reading. There's just too much.
I know.
And and the Robins, I know I've seen the creepy Robins, but I don't think they're in it that much. So
no, not anymore. But yeah, dark Batman Who Laughs has been infecting everyone like Shazam and.
Oh yeah, I saw there was a Commissioner Gordon infected one shot or something. Yeah. All well, right. Maybe they'll find it. I don't know if Gaia will be the one or not.
I don't know. Want to get the Nightwing 67?
Yep.
I like that cover. What's up? I remember seeing that cover before I bought it. I was like, who is that guy? He's like kicking off the roof. Well,
apparently we now know it's Condor Red, but beyond that, we don't know anything. Well, I mean, right. Condor Red has people that he talks to, and he was supposed to be doing surveillance.
He's got red flight. He's got red flight armor. Yeah, DC, are you trying to do your own Falcon? I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, he was snazzy, but I was like, who is this dude?
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if it's just like they're gonna start introducing him in other places or his group.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, yeah, it was pretty good.
But yeah, this
was a little. I mean, it was a little weird because this Condor Red, who I had no idea who he was like the big fight, and not Dick versus the Nightwings. But I mean, what I wanted to have happen at the end was he was like, didn't kill anyone, and had this realization he doesn't want to be a Talon. So I'm satisfied.
Yeah, because he's like attacking the Nightwings. Yeah, and then this Condor Red, I guess, is just like doing a fly through, you know, because again, that you're the villain symbols in the sky everywhere. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then it started to get better.
Yeah, because they're about to take down Lex and Justice League. So, yeah.
Well, plus, 2019 is almost over. So, 2019 was the year of the villain. We got to wrap this up.
No.
That's how it goes. The year is over.
Yeah, but I love when they're like fighting in midair and then like, Dick's falling and he like swings onto the bridge and stuff. What's that line?
Yeah, it had some pretty sweet action.
Yeah, I love when Dick swings up to the top of the bridge and Condor Red is like, holy crap, I've seen some impressive moves, but I have never seen anyone move like that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's right, you haven't.
Thanks for that affirmation, Condor.
So no one human can move like that.
I know. And hey, no one died yet. I mean, he still has to deal with Talon. I mean, unless somehow that's going to be wrapped up with the Year of the Villain, because Lex Luthor is the one that sent Talon out, right? So I don't know if what happens with Lex, all the other villains will go poof, or if you need to, like, defeat your own villain.
Lex has kind of been, he basically just wanted to, like, infect the world with more evil, kind of swing the world more towards evil. So he's been just, like, going in
What a
every
jerk.
Yeah, giving villains, like, stuff that to help them, but like in Detective Comics, he gave Mr. Freeze a thing to like wake up his wife. And his wife became like frozen like he is, but she's been like all crazy. I mean, she went so crazy. Batman and Mr. Freeze had to team up to stop her.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I assume, I mean, it says next the brain bomb, so I assume something's going to happen to reverse his stuff.
Well, as we saw, he didn't kill, even when ordered to, so.
Right.
And then that smile on the last page, I'm wondering, it looks like he's remembering who he is, but is he remembering Rick or is he remembering Dick?
Well, that's why with the brain bomb, I'm thinking.
Yeah. I just wonder pretty soon if we're going to get a story where it's like, his memories aren't gone. They've just been suppressed. Maybe the court couldn't get rid of them. They had to bury them.
Oh, yeah. I figure it must be. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm figuring with the brain. I mean, it's called the brain bomb. Something's going to have to happen. I mean, I assume with 80 years and stuff coming up, they must be going to take him back to Dick Grayson. I mean, we can't keep up this Rick nonsense forever.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'll go back to being Dick, like not just like the person we know as Dick Grayson, but also going by Dick and stuff, because that's what he's famous for.
But because what else came out this week, right? Tom King's last Batman issue.
Oh, that was this week? Okay.
Yeah,
so Batman's done for the year. So Batman's done for the year then too? Because doesn't Batman come out bi-weekly?
Yeah. It should be, because there's really not much coming out next week, and then the week after is January 1st, so. Yeah. So,
yeah.
So yeah, most of the stuff's finished for the year.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because if you look at Diamond, there's I don't think DC's really putting anything new out next week unless it's just some trades or something.
I mean, given that the holiday is coming up, but I mean, Christmas is Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine comic book stores are not going to be open.
I don't know. Some of the bigger cities they might be, but
well, yeah, but a lot of places probably. I don't think any of my comic book stores are going to be open.
Yeah, me neither. There's not even going to be that much new out anyway.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, but what I was going to say. What I think's going to his memory might start to come back slowly, but what I think's going to get him to like fully snap back. What is that? March, I think the solicits we saw, like the Jokers coming to town.
Oh yeah, and that was one thing that like made me a little bit nervous, was because they still said something about Rick on it, but I'm wondering if they were like if they were kept saying Rick because they didn't want to totally give away.
Yeah.
The like, and I mean, plus it probably can't be like, oh, boom, next issue. You're like, oh yeah, I'm back.
Or like I said, like maybe his memory's gonna come back slow, but once the Joker shows up and maybe I don't know if he either maims or kills one of these Nightwings, and Dick's just gonna be like, oh, no, Jason, no more Jasons.
No more Jasons. Yeah, could be. Yeah. Well, I hope something happens with him and Damian. I mean, because they set some really good stuff up in that annual. Like Damian's so sad. So we need
Sad little angry man.
I know. So we need now if Dick's starting to remember himself.
You blew it, DC. Damien could have been Baby Yoda 10 years ago, but you blew it. You blew it.
Yeah. Damien's too rough up to be Baby Yoda.
Too angry.
Yes, thank you. Too angry. That's
He was trained in death since the day he was born, and his mother can't zip up the front of her Black Widow suit.
Oh. Happens to us all. I mean, I'd be messed up if I were raised by assassins too, I suppose. Thankfully, that's not that common in the real world. Yay!
It's in the family business. My mother, my grandfather.
My grandfather, who's like old enough to be my great. Actually, his mom's really old too. I mean, isn't Talia like 150 or something?
Maybe, but I mean, Roz is like what, at least hundreds of years old.
Right, I think he's like 600 or 700. Yeah,
something like that.
But yeah, I don't think Talia is supposed to be like super young.
So
I mean, you know, like no, I mean, she's young compared to Rosh, but she's not young compared to like the rest of us.
I was gonna say is that why Batman's not with her? He's not into older women.
I mean, who knows how old she really is? She appears younger. It's very hard to figure out.
Because spoilers in the Tom King Batman, it looks like him and Catwoman are back together. And
well, we'll see what happens with that though.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think they're just gonna be like engaged forever, probably. I think they're the ring again. I just think they're just gonna be engaged forever. And Alfred's dead for now.
All right, yeah. He'll be back.
I'm telling you, Dick's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's all my fault. Alfred's dead. I should have been here."
We'll see if they want to have crossovers or if they just want to keep him away. I mean, I feel like that's how he would react, but
I wonder if there's gonna be a story where either Nightwing's book or somewhere else in a Batman book where Alfred left a letter or something for Dick because he's like, "Oh, I knew you'd be back, Master Richard. You know, I wanted to leave you something, you know, in the event of my untimely demise."
Maybe that'll bring his memories back.
No, I just think when he gets his memories back, it's and it's gonna hit him harder if he has his full memory back.
That's true. We'll see. I mean, which we'll review next year, I think. Nightwing, Alfred's Return. We did already have one. Oh, maybe Nightwing. If I were writing, Dick and Damien could have a buddy team up where they go save Alfred, revive Alfred's dead body or whatever. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will not happen because it would be too amazing, but that would be sweet.
It'll start with Dick like cooking Damien lunch in the kitchen or something because Bruce can't cook. It'll be like, "Oh, Alfred used to cut the crust off my sandwiches because I'm a hardened assassin."
If you were a hardened assassin, you would eat the crust. That's where all the nutrients are. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I mean, hopefully it looks like this weird amnesia thing is wrapping up. And it's gotten better at the end. Once they had an end game, I just think at the beginning, and it wasn't like the writing was ever bad, but at the beginning they didn't have a point. They were just marking time because they were just kind of, we need him to not remember anything, so he's not helping Bruce. And so then it just felt weird because...
Yeah, like I said, like they lost the original writers. They were just playing hot potato for a while. They're just tossing it from person to person. And then once they got a regular writer.
Well, and once they incorporated the year of the villain and you had the talent, then it made sense and it got much better. Yeah. But at the beginning, I don't know if they didn't have that or they just were trying to save that reveal for the end. And so it just felt like marking time. It just felt we're wasting time. Well, and two, it felt like we need to put a book out to keep this intellectual property alive, but we don't really know what we're doing.
And two, it just seemed like okay, the amnesia was one thing, but Dick was acting so out of character because it almost seemed like he was afraid of everything, the people who had been in his life and just his former life in general. But now we see he was being brainwashed.
Right. So yeah, now it makes sense. But in the beginning, it was just weird and confusing.
Yes.
What
So
else?
yes, I'm pretty sure sometime next year while we're doing our 80 years of Dick Grayson, come back every week. For I'm sure we're going to be celebrating his full return too.
Yay!
I mean, it's the 80th anniversary. Titan season 3 is going to be coming with him in that suit. So
Yes, with him in the suit the whole time, and I will be interested to see what happens, what they develop for Titan season 3, because they got a lot of possibilities. They left a lot of threads dangling.
Like, will anyone call him Nightwing?
Yes. Also, I want to know, because I saw something somewhere, I think it might have been on the app, where they were kind of summarizing the episode. They said that Blackfire was on Earth, but I didn't think that it was Blackfire herself invading that woman at the grocery store. I thought it was her little, like, pod hologram, like, with Fade that she did.
I don't know, unless she can, like, transfer her mind and her powers somehow.
Yeah, they said. I don't know.
Unless it's like a teleporter, but you need like
I mean, I guess that would be. I mean, a part of me, and maybe that was a hint, that they do want to do the Blackfire thing, but they don't have the budget to go to space and make another planet. So Blackfire is going to come to Earth, and Corey will defeat her here. But then, like, what's going on their home planet? Did she really kill their parents, or was she just saying she killed their parents? Because if she really did kill their parents, then the country is like without a monarch. And I worry about these things.
Then she's just petty for coming back because you stranded, Corey here. So Corey can't, as far as I know, Corey couldn't come and get her. So she was just like.
Right, yeah. So, whatever, we'll see. It's best not to speculate about that. We have enough things to speculate about.
That's right.
But hopefully, Dick Grayson is back soon. Hopefully, no one has to die. So far, Bee's been good. So far, I think the Nightwing, her brother, what's his name?
Wait, what?
The brother, Nightwing, I think he's just in the hospital. I don't think he's dead.
Oh, yeah. No one's dead yet. Yeah.
Yay! That's good. Let's hope it stays that way. I mean, because my guess is that the Nightwings, once they the real Nightwing's back, they'll be like, thank God, because this is, I mean, being Nightwing is not super conducive, as we've seen before when Dick was a cop. It's not very conducive to a good work-life balance. So I imagine that once the real Nightwing comes back, the Hutch and Sap and Colleen and Colleen's brother, whose name is escaping me, they'll be like, yay.
No. I think you've just uncovered the big event for summer 2020.
What?
Nightwing Inc.
I doubt it. I think
my name is Dick Grayson, and I fund Nightwing.
You can't fund Nightwing. He doesn't actually have money.
I know. He's the oldest heir of a billionaire.
I know, but he's always being weird, like, I don't want your money, Bruce. I'd rather live in my cab. Well, in that case, he doesn't know that. But yes, whatever. I know, money's not ever really an issue.
And does he still own the Haley Circus?
Yeah, but I don't know what's true and what's false now, since wasn't it like kind of a soft reboot when they did Rebirth? Like, did he invest all his money in Amusement Mile and then lose it when it got burned down? I don't know.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. And there's been another reboot this week, too, after Doomsday Clock number 12. So I don't know what the heck is canon now.
Maybe he still has that trusty trust fund that magically popped up in the first version of Nightwing.
I mean, Dr. Manhattan was messing with stuff. Ma and Pa Kent have been dead since New 52 started. They're alive again.
That's good. So, I always thought
I like them too.
But, yeah, when he first became Superman, they were alive, right?
I think pre-Crisis they weren't. But then in 86 after Crisis, they were alive again.
Oh, okay.
I I think they killed off Pa Kent around 2008 or 2009. I think around when Smallville did it.
Oh.
And then when New 52 started, they were just like, oh yeah, they both died years ago. So yeah, Dr. Manhattan was messing with time in a funky way. So yeah, I don't know. They could probably do whatever they want canon-wise now.
Well, I mean, I figured that's like that's the attitude you should always take. I mean, it's been so long. Everybody throws new things in. Some of them are cool new things. I mean, like Court of Owls being involved in the circus, that was a new thing that worked out pretty well. But
But I don't know if they were just making if Jeff Johns was making stuff up at the end, but he was doing future years and all these other crises or whatever. Because it was like, it's 2030 and it's Dr. Manhattan. It's like, it's 2030 and I see Superman fighting Thor and he's saved by a green behemoth. I was like, is Jeff Johns trying to tell us Disney's about to buy DC too?
Oh God. It might make the movies better. I don't know.
Nightwing and the Secret Avengers. Yes.
But the one bad thing, Disney is so excellent at merchandising. And by so excellent, I mean they will merchandise the shit out of anything and everything. So a part of me is sometimes I'm a little sad when I'm like, look at all of this Thor stuff. What if there were that much Nightwing stuff? And then I think, I'm glad there's not that much Nightwing stuff because my bank account is healthier for it.
Oh, please. Look behind you. Everything, let Disney buy it. Everything behind you, it could all have a Nightwing symbol on it. Those curtains.
Yeah, but then we would have no money for other things.
True.
And there are other things that you need to spend money on. Food. Food. We're not billionaires, Phil.
I know.
I don't know. I hope this brain bomb is a good brain bomb that makes Dick again. That sounded bad, but
yeah, no, I mean eventually it's like I said, it's coming at some point, so
for sure.
All right, so should we get out of here?
I'd say I think that's it. When's the next one coming out? So like a month probably.
Okay, well, this is probably gonna drop on Tuesday, Christmas Eve. So hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everyone.
Nice. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to tell the answer to the trivia question.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Was the name that was not ever considered, and it was Sparrow. They did not consider another bird name. Sparrow was the answer. I don't know if anybody signed in and actually tried to answer our trivia question though.
I didn't see any. So no prizes for you, people.
Okay.
But did you say one of the answers was Socko? So they really were considering Socko?
They really were considering Socko, yeah. I mean,
So I wonder if the Batman writers were if they purposely made that reference in Nightfall. Because during Nightfall, I don't know, have you read Nightfall?
Yeah, it's been a while though.
Yeah, but I don't know if you remember when the ventriloquist breaks out of Arkham, he can't find Scarface because he's like locked up in the police evidence room. So he pulls the sock off his foot, puts it on his hand, and starts talking to the sock. Socko.
Maybe.
So I was trying to remember who it was. I thought
it was kind of funny because a lot of times you see people in fan fiction use Sparrow as like another name. And I was like, oh, the irony. That's the one they actually didn't consider. The one you would think they might. But it's because Robin was supposed to be Robin from Robin Hood, not the bird. I mean, they kind of colored him after the bird with the red, but I think the main thing was like, oh, let's call him Robin after Robin Hood.
Better than Drake.
I mean, Drake would be an okay name if it wasn't also his name.
I know.
I mean, that really seems to be because, I mean, Drake is also a duck. So it's like kind of with the bird theme, but it's just weird because it's his last name.
Yes, I was going to say, the duck really doesn't strike fear, but it's also his last name. I'm like, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's better than Sparrow, but...
I don't know.
And it's better than Socko. How about that?
True.
Sacco was probably Bob Kane's suggestion. He was the weakest link for sure.
But how about like a I don't know, like a tougher sounding bird, like eagle or condor or
I don't know. I feel like all the good ones are taken at this point. I mean, raptor, that'd be a good one, but that's taken by somebody, right?
I know. So we get Drake.
I mean, I don't know.
There you go.
We got lucky in being Nightwing fans. Oh, yes, I meant to tell you. Sometimes since I named my cat Nightwing, I've had a couple people who are not comics people. They're like, what's your cat's name? And I say, oh, her name's Nightwing. And they're like, oh, that's a cool name. I'm like, thanks. I stole it. but see, it's actually a cool name. And so that's really kind of rare because honestly, Batman is not that cool of a name. It's only cool because Batman's so cool. But I mean, it's like, I'm a man who dresses like a bat. Batman.
Because I mean, I've had people ask me like, oh, where's your ask me my email address, and I'll tell them, and they'll be like, oh, that's cool. Where's that from? And I'm just,
Right, that's what I mean. Nightwing got very lucky that they gave him the name Nightwing because it's actually a cool name, like divorced from superhero stuff. It's like I'm saying, Batman is not that cool if Batman wasn't cool. I mean, because if Batman was cool, if Batman hadn't become such a phenomenon who's so cool, he'd be one of those, like lame superheroes that you mock. Like, he dresses like a bat and he's a man, Batman. That's so weak.
Well, yeah. Did you ever see that old sketch, like before, was it Bill Finger? Like Bob Kane was just going to have, Batman was going to be a guy like in a red suit with like, he was like a blonde guy. Didn't have a full cowl. I think he just had like a face mask.
Yeah.
Red. Oh,
he was like red and green, I think.
I don't know if it was even green. It was just like a red, like a full red, like body stocking. Or I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And like wings. It was like, ugh.
That's why I was always so around it. Well, you notice now, sorry, we're a little off topic, but that's why they've started putting like Batman created by Bob Kane with Bill Finger in more recent years because Bob Kane was like the most senior guy and he did not have that many great ideas. He just
they said like Bill Finger like designed the looks for a lot of those guys. I think like the Joker even and yeah.
Yeah, well, and like Robin, I think was invented by Bill Finger and Jerry Robinson.
Yeah.
Jerry Robinson was really young at the time, so he really didn't get any credit. But yeah. It was like the kind of thing that in the beginning didn't so much matter because they thought it was throwaway, but then later it became a big thing.
Yeah, because I think I remember hearing stories like Bob Kane. Yeah, he didn't get anyone credit, but I know like in '89, I think when Batman was coming out, he was like, he did. I guess he talked to Stan Lee. He'd be like, "Hey, Stan, Batman's coming out. When's Spider-Man getting a movie?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Nightwing's kind of special in that the name Nightwing is actually cool, independent of him being cool. Because Iron Man, you're a man that wears an iron suit. Like it's fine, but it's not that cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man, Spider-Man's cool, but he's like a Spider-Man. It's not that creative. Superman, he's super, and he's a man. Yeah. Boom.
I mean, I was fine with Red Robin, even though it's the name of a restaurant also, but it's like, it's a derivative of Robin,
Mm-hmm.
Just needs a better suit.
Yeah, they couldn't decide with that. Actually, I think the first one wasn't too bad.
The first one wasn't bad, and I like the one he had right before New 52.
Wait, wasn't that the first one?
They kind of it was mostly the same. They just altered some of the little details and stuff.
Okay.
But, so yeah, either one of those first two was fine.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
With the full cowl, Yeah,
it was the cowl, but without the pointy ears. Yeah.
Yes. I love that scene. All right.
Pretty smart.
So are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We got off on a tangent.
So again, yes, this will drop on Christmas Eve. So happy holidays, everyone.
Yes. Happy holidays, whatever you're celebrating, and Happy New Year. And maybe we'll try to pick trivia up back in 2020.
Yes. So yes, this will drop the 24th. No new show on the 31st, but then the first Tuesday in January, come back for our first episode of the 80th, our weekly 80th anniversary celebration of Dick Grayson.
That's right. And our first review is the spectacular character find of 1940, Detective 38, the issue that started it all.
I have a feeling it's going to be pretty damn good.
It's going to be epic.
Almost like we already recorded it.
No, we can just see the future.
That's right. So yes, look for that. I think, what is that, first Tuesday, the 7th, you said?
Yeah, let me double check real quick.
Yeah, because the Tuesday before is the
Yeah, it's the
31st.
7th. Yeah, because 2020 starts on a Wednesday.
That's right. So yes, so come back if you're listening to this on the podcast. Come back January 7th for episode 20, our first weekly episode celebrating 80 years of Dick Grayson. And I actually pulled the trigger. Actually did it this week. I put the full list of what we're going to review on our social media. So check out the list.
Yes, and send us if there's things you want us to try to squeeze in. Let us know.
Or even just send your thoughts on anything we are covering to capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail if you're not a writer. Hey, call 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES, and I can play your feedback right here, just like this. I can load it on here, and all I have to do is push a button, and people can hear you talk just like this.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And
you got like your own Batcave over there, Phil.
Yeah, Batcave, iPad, whatever.
How many crays you got hooked up?
If I wish. Do so much more. Anyway, and if you're saying, where is that list? It's on the Nightwing News social media, our Facebook, our Twitter. You can find links to all of that and more at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And while you're online, support our sponsors, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the Book, Tweaked Audio. Look in the show notes for this and every episode for our link to Amazon, the Southgate Media Group link to Amazon to support this and all the other fine shows, half of which I think we do.
You do, for sure.
That's true. And while you're picking up Pod Life the Book, also pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder, written 5 years ago on the character's 75th anniversary. So do your homework.
It's been 5 years.
So if our weekly upcoming series isn't enough for you, pick up this book. It was many writers, but all orchestrated by some genius, a scholar.
Who indeed?
And on a totally unrelated note, Kristen, anything you would like to add?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us in 2019. Like I said, come back. 2020 is going to be huge.
I know. Let's hope we get Dick Grayson back in his main event book.
We will. I think 80s. I think 80th year is going to be big.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to hit the big time. He's going to be back at fully in command of his faculties.
Maybe it'll happen. Oh, wait, no. 1967. I was going to say maybe it'll happen in Nightwing 80, but no, it better not. It has to happen sooner than that. Maybe it'll happen in 70.
Oh, yeah, because if they stay monthly, 80 might not be till what? January 2021?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Hey, it's his 80th anniversary. I'm sure we're going to get like 2 issues in a couple months here. All right, everyone. Come back next time. Remember, January 7th, same wing time.
Same wing channel.